Hello and welcome to Five Flags Speedway. We are here for this week's SRX race. Back on the pavement, but I don't know if you would even know it when you're driving, because holy cow, this thing is slick here at Five Flags, especially with this very, very hot temperature on the track, 120. It's even higher than when I last looked at it, and it was already slick in practice to begin with. It might have been that hot in practice too. I didn't really look, but very, very easy to snap loose and spin on the exit of 4, and really, really easy to just 4-tire slide as well and miss your mark. Very difficult. It took me basically every single second of practice to start getting a hang of how this thing's driving. I don't have all that many laps here at Five Flags in general.
All right, Colton, we've got
but man, this is tough. So I think a big thing what I'm going to want to do in the race is just to be smooth, head around the bottom, because I think patience on the throttle and low exits can be very helpful. First thing I got to do though, qualify. Holy cow, it's loose in 1 and 2 now too. That's
leader's just done it, 18.3.
One more lap.
Didn't get that loose in 1 and 2 the whole practice, it felt like. It certainly did there. Alright, well, we will get an 8:10. I don't think that's fast enough for the pole, and it's not going to be Chad up there right now. Track was a little bit faster in practice, I think. Maybe, unless I just completely missed the marks here for qualifying, but it is not easy. I found that the best... Oh my gosh, it's so loose right now. The track is definitely hotter, I think. But I found that fastest way around is keeping it low. Get the left sides real close to the white line. I'm dragging the brake for quite a while to make sure this car rotates, because this car doesn't want to rotate no matter what. I think the key during the race here is going to be hit your marks on the racing line. Little late exit like that. Got to be smooth back to the throttle. Don't get too low in 3 and 4 either, because then you hit the apron and spin that way. There's about 100 different ways this track's trying to spin you here today. Man, this is tough. I'm actually going to move my brake bias back a little bit. I've been going back and forth on it, trying to find the right balance. I think I've got it a little bit too high at this point. Or at least for what I'm feeling. We end up P3, so we'll be on the inside. That's good. Bryce is very fast. He had the fastest lap in practice, and now he has the first spot on the grid as well. So we'll be starting right behind him. Ricky on our outside, he's very good on the short tracks in the couple of times that I've raced with him, so I'm sure he'll be plenty competitive. I just want to try to avoid making any major mistakes here this race, because it's going to be so easy for this thing to try pitching sideways. So I think my goal here is just keep it smooth, run that bottom line. That's a fast line around anyway. Try to prevent this thing from getting sideways and getting the tire heated up. What track temp are we at for the race here now? It's gone down a little bit, but it's still 114, so I don't think you can really call that cold. It was still pretty hot. So we're going to go out here in the Florida sun here at Five Flags, and
we should do well here. We're expecting
I don't know. That was a good race, I hope.
Line up on the inside.
Ran into some bad luck last week. Hoping for some better fortune this time around.
2,981.
Continuing in the trends of some very strong strength of fields. Have a good, I think, 11 or 12 people signed up for this one. Looks like 13, but maybe not everybody in here. But everybody that is here, pretty darn talented. So we're gonna have to be at our best, I think. Maybe we'll learn something from Bryce, because he was a good half a tenth to even a full tenth faster than everybody else, it felt like. It was a good tenth faster than I was for qualifying. Maybe we can steal some secrets. But I may not be the highest finishing purple car here today. Let's see what we can do though. It's going to be a 50 lap race. Hopefully everybody can survive. It's definitely going to be difficult. Gonna be slipping and sliding around here at 5 Flags.
Get ready, going green.
Getting ready to get going here for this week's SRX.
Get ready.
Racecar is off. Green flag, green flag. The next car's the leader, outside.
Bit of a slow
Stay low,
start from
there is a
Bryce.
car on the high side. Keep low. Still there.
We're on the bottom where we want to be, so keep it smooth.
Still there, hold your line. Still there,
Hit.
hold your line.
Not sure why. What happened?
Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Clear high.
Also, car number 6.
If we save it, it really tried to go around on me.
You've just done a 18.2.
Careful not to go too low. He's trying to do it to me.
New fast flat for you. The car in P.
Oh, he's in the wall outside of us, I think.
17.992 outside. Still there. Clear outside if you want it. New fast flat for you.
That's your fastest lap.
Outside. Clear high.
Boy, he's kind of cutting down on our exit a little bit.
Set the fastest lap.
Just trying to avoid getting in anybody.
17.888.
He got loose in front of us there. Back to P4. Everybody's starting to get into a rhythm here, I think.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. The leader is running 18.022.
Excited for the lead up there.
Okay, Colton, the next car is car number 8.
Nowhere to go at the moment. To be patient.
You've just done a 18.1. Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line.
Somebody's had trouble and is
Stay
leaving the
low,
pits
there is a
now.
car on the high side. Keep low. Clear high.
Clear, alright. Had to push a little bit to get through. Have to make sure I'm taking care of my tires right now because they are going to be a little hot. I probably have some damage from that contact. It does not take much for these cars to get damage. Race out into the wall a little bit.
Sorry, Zach. I just got tight there and I
Sounds pretty consistent.
Trying to find maybe a chance to get to the inside of them.
leader is
Pressure
running
from behind as well.
18.178.
Ricky driving away a little bit. Don't want to let him get too far if we can avoid it.
That last lap was at 18.2.
Feels like the car might be getting looser. It seemed like it was trending toward getting on the right front during practice, but
Your last lap
definitely
time was at 18.4.
not be surprised if we end up getting looser and looser as this thing goes on. Because it definitely wants to spin on you. Right from the drop of the green. There's nowhere to go right now. I don't know what, how to really get to his inside necessarily. Trying to go a little bit lower on the exits maybe to get a run, but haven't been able to so far. I'll probably just have to wait for a mistake.
The leader is running 18.364.
Still trying to get you on exit, that's for sure. Ricky hasn't necessarily driven away. I don't know if that's because he's just maintaining a gap or if that's all he's got going right now. Not get the angle right on that corner. I don't think I really have the speed for these top two guys here today. Be interesting to see if Bryce can run up there and go catch Ricky.
Car stopped up high.
Stepped up high. Looks like they have gotten off the track though, whoever that was. I'm feeling like maybe the fast lane is moving up in 3 and 4. Maybe some cooler track.
The leader just did a 18.549.
We are halfway through this thing at this point at the line.
My bad. I got in a little hot.
Okay,
Sorry about that,
Contempt,
indeed.
you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
You're good.
Try like a bigger cut down line maybe in 3 and 4. I think there might be something to
Halfway
that.
in the race.
That certainly was faster, but I didn't have a very good previous lap, I don't think.
Your lap time was at 18.5.
This is tough. This is a struggle. It feels like the whole lap we are on a tightrope. I think Bryce is running down Ricky for the lead, though. Things could be getting interesting up there. Maybe if they start battling, I could start catching back up to both of them.
Time was 18.7.
have to imagine passing is going to be a real tough ask, though. Trying to protect my right rear. Maybe that'll come in handy later.
18.7.
I ran the middle line there in 1 and 2. It almost kind of worked.
The leader is running 18.714.
They were very inconsistent. These two guys ahead's definitely doing a better job. I think they're both slowly
Lap
driving
time
away
was
from me at this point.
18.7. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Able to keep the gap right around half a second to Chad behind us.
That was 18.7.
Bryce has now brought it right to the back bumper of him up there. Ugh, got loose. Looks like he might be trying to set up a pass. I'm gonna get my right sides on that lighter pavement through the middle entry of the corner. Oh, tried to pitch sideways on me there. I think Garrett's trying to make a move on Chad behind us. That's not good. I think if Garrett makes that pass, he's going to be catching up to us as well really quick.
18.744.
Your last lap time was at 18.8.
This thing only continues to get harder to drive, and yet those guys ahead keep driving away from me. Part of me was hoping that I was underdriving it or something and maybe their tires would come in, but I'm not so sure I'm not being worse to them and being slower at the same time. Looks like Garrett has gotten by, but where did Chad go? Chad maybe got into trouble while racing
You've just
side by
done
side.
18.9.
That'll unleash Garrett. He'll probably be on his way to me.
Got 10 laps to go.
10 to go though.
18.9. That's good consistency. Keep it up. You've just done 18.9.
Trying to go up here, find some grip maybe. I don't think that's working.
The leader is running
time was at
18.825.
Just continue to get smaller in our rear view mirror, and Garrett continues to get bigger. Sorry, in our rear view mirror is Garrett. In our windshield are those two ahead getting smaller. Oh, they're side by side though. And much too far away to realistically hope to catch up to them though.
Okay, Colton, the next car is car number 5.
It looks like Bryce made the pass.
Got
How
five
about
laps to
that?
go. We're in a great
Well,
spot
that
for
was
some
at
hardware.
18.9.
Impressive to be able to do that. Garrett's going to be looking to do it to me next. He is getting close. Kind of migrated back down to the very bottom line. Almost feels like it's working again.
You've got 2 laps to go. The leader is running 18.801.
Podium here.
I
Slow
think I
car
found
down road.
that,
18.9.
oh, slow car down low. It's Indy. Last week was racing for the win.
The
This
next
time it
car
looks
is
like he's running into some
left to
trouble.
go.
Looks very similar to Ricky. He might actually have the exact same paint scheme. Looks like he's really struggling. I don't know if he's got damage or just
Hey,
completely
good one,
wore out
bud.
those tires. Watch out for him though, because he is wrecking loose.
Thank you. Good race going. I tried to make a move on you, but I think my tires were so
Alright,
shot at the end of it that I just got way too loose.
That's the end of the session.
Great job. You did really
Holy
well.
cow, that was tough. Great race, good win.
Man, this P5 feels like a win.
Good race, Ricky. Thanks for racing clean. Nice one, bros.
Tires 73.81. That is crazy because you could have told me that our right rear was 30 and I would have believed you probably. That thing, it was so loose, which I guess that's what we're always whining about, right? We want looser setups.
84
I think it had everything to do with the track being molten temperatures, though. But hey, I am plenty happy with a P3. I did not feel comfortable at all. So being able to hold on to it like that, I will definitely take it. I killed my right front somehow. Man.
You guys got me?
I hear you.
10-4. Just got a new mic. Good win, Bryce. Dude, you saved tires so much better than I did. It's impressive. Really good job.
Man, look at that. Bryce able to go that fast
Yeah,
at
good race. And I
85,
think it's
86.
because you probably had to push to get past. And I didn't know if you were backing up to me if you burnt your stuff off.
Well, I saw us gapping Colton a little bit, and Colton's the bar for for these things. So I figured if I could get ahead of Colton and then keep you in between us, I'd feel much better. So I'm not mad at a P2. Always trying to be the best of the rest, dude.
Oh, yeah, no, it's nice having a clean group.
Man, that car tried to kill us in about 100 different ways. I am happy just to survive this race. P3 especially is...
Yeah, man, we run these every Wednesday, 11:30 Eastern. So we'd love to have more people like you run with us all the
Excuse
time.
me.
I don't know if you're in the Discord, but
So we will see what
really
happened out here. It looks like
appreciate
the 13
you
got
racing with
loose on the exit of 4. He might have called it quits right there. I think he came back out, though. But yeah, that's what we were dealing with. This thing was absolutely evil on the exits, especially out of 4. 7 with a little tap of the wall. What was our contact early in the race? I want to make sure that wasn't on me. I think it was pretty early. It didn't show up. It was. We're on the inside. Oh yeah. Looked like Ricky was just really low on exit. Maybe didn't realize I was down there. But yeah, I was on the inside. I would kind of expect the car to be out in the outside lane here. I'm following in the same tracks as Bryce right there. All of a sudden I get a car in my door. Thankfully I was able to hold on to it because I don't know if it looked easy, but it wasn't. Look at my steering wheel down here. It was upside down for a second, no biggie. Turn 180 degrees to the right. But let's go ahead and get back to where we were on the incidents. Two drifting up a little bit, no contact though. Ooh, loose on the exit though. Indy and Garrett side by side. Just a wall touch there. 13 back out. Ooh, he looks like he might be new to the SRX car. Some more practice laps might be necessary. Hopefully he doesn't give up and keeps trying, because that's pretty much what everybody's first laps look like in this car. It is not quite like many other things on this service. But once you get the hang of it, it puts on some great racing. Ricky in the outside wall just a tiny bit. Probably going to get a lot of those, I guess. Jumping all the way to lap 32 here. Really shame something happened to Chad, because obviously he was very fast. He was in the top 5 the whole race. Andy also ended up some severe handling issues or something. Oh, that's what happened. So side by side with Garrett. Garrett actually making a pass on the outside. That's finding some cool track. Loose out of 4, and then it looked like, given room to Garrett there, he maybe kind of ended up taking a little bit shallow of an entry. Maybe tried to correct partway through, but then ended up with a bad angle and heading right for Garrett, and maybe slammed on the brakes, trying not to get into him, and it spun him around. Probably a lot of different things. Just trying to juggle not crashing out of 4 is bad enough. But with him on his outside there, trying to stay off of him, and then maybe enters a little bit too hard into 1 as well. And unfortunate, he just goes around. Terrible feeling watching all those cars go by. Hopefully he'll have another chance this week, maybe during the Saturday race or something, to give it another go, because I think he can definitely finish well. Indy might have blown a tire. I don't know what's going on with his car, but that thing looks undrivable. I mean, he's literally dirt tracking it. Maybe he's just having fun at this point and decides, let me at least do what I'm really good at and do some dirt racing. Maybe it's a digital, I don't know, but I'm telling you, it felt like dirt racing pretty much from the start. Let's go ahead and see that pass for the victory as well. Very, very impressive for Bryce to not only run down Ricky, but be able to make the overtake. His tires were in really good shape. He did a great job just hitting his marks and doing everything he needed to do. Ricky leaving room on entry there as he had his nose. Whoa, loose on the exit of 4 there. That gave Bryce enough of the momentum to clear him. Really nicely done. And then we'll see if anything else happened, but we only got a couple laps to go here. Maybe one last wall touch or 2. Those tires must be super hot for him right there, for Indy. Then coming to the checker, the 4, slamming on the gas. to try to beat the 10. Unfortunately, they end up wrecking at the end. But they were drag racing to the line at the end. It was Tyler on the other side of it. It's probably still only about half throttle and it's getting that loose, how bad it was. And then, unfortunately, very slight contact, but at a very vulnerable part of the track. AKA anywhere on the track at this during this week. And it sends him around. But, alright, we survived. We survived this one. It was tough, but we will get a P3 finish out of it. Man, lots of incidents, actually. One of only a couple of guys, including Bryce, with 0x. And we'll go ahead and move on over to the race results page now to see what we've got out of there. Race Lab predicts about 7 iRating gained, and that is indeed what we'll get. And enforce our A499 on the oval side. 60-64, my new all-time high on the oval side of things. 142 championship points for us. Ricky with the fastest lap. But Bryce with the long run speed, getting it done there at 5 flags. Great run to Garrett as well, going from all the way in 10th up to 4th. He probably would have beat us as well had he not had to make all those passes. As we'll scroll through here, see the rest of your finishers. So that will do it for this week's SRX race at 5 flags. I hope you enjoyed. Very, very difficult. Big challenge here in 5 flags. Pensacola, Florida. That's what I was trying to say. But thankfully we passed. Maybe not an A+, but I think we can give ourselves like an A-, maybe a B+. And I will take it. Not failure. All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.